What is up? Thank you for joining me for another reaction. How are you? I hope this video finds you well. Today we have another Ren Monday. So happy Monday. Today I think that what I want to react to is actually Ren Troubles. So, and then I saw as well that there's an acoustic version of this. So I'm thinking, let me know what you guys think, but I'm thinking I'll react to this one. This is like the official video. I think there's a lot more views on this one. So watch this one. If you guys like the reaction to this one, let me know, and I can go straight in and do the Troubles acoustic next week. So let me know if that's of interest to you guys. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump on in.
Ooh, Lordy, trouble so hard. Ooh, Lordy, trouble so hard.
Is this the little story about? Is this him telling the story of his Lyme disease? I think is what I've seen some of you guys say, that he has Lyme disease. It's notoriously tough to diagnose. And so I think my understanding was that he went doctor to doctor, and finally someone figured it out. I think that's what he's telling. So that's 19 to 26. How old is he now? Let me know.
Trouble so hard.
Story of hope. Okay. All right. I'm excited.
I don't reach into the past very much for these shards of shattered glass and harsh paper cuts. Leave me stop when I reach in, memories are seeped in. Hydrochloric acid, I go to war and get passive and freeze up. Music help the ice to thaw. Put the chisel in the middle, swing the hammer of Thor. Pull it out of the impossible, Excalibur sword. Edging notepads full of reasons why my feelings are sore. The first day that I got sick, ejected from the cockpit of living. 19, young teen, waking up bitter. Posters up, manhunt, Ren went missing. Hard to have faith when the gods don't listen. The first hit maybe was the hardest. Waking in the body that was buried like a carcass. Brain in the lion's den, body in the shark pit. Waking up in pain again, aching, broken hearted. Persistent little blogger, I was bouncing from a doctor to a doctor to a doctor, like a table tennis game that has no end. So be the fate of Ren.
You know, it's really, really frustrating when you have some type of medical thing going on and you're going to experts for advice to get a diagnosis, to get treatment, and no one can get to the bottom of it. You kind of wonder, is there something wrong with me? Is there something really wrong with me? Will I ever get to live normally again? There are a lot of kind of existential thoughts that happen, and a lot of lack of answers, because I always say that if a doctor tells you they know everything, they're lying. The human body is incredibly complex, and sometimes things aren't as easy as, yep, there's your answer. And it can be really, really difficult, and it can create a pretty existential crisis for a lot of people. If you're sick, bedbound for 6 years, going doctor to doctor to doctor, that'll mess you up. For sure, that'll mess you up.
I was bouncing from a doctor to a doctor to a doctor, like a table tennis game that has no end. So be the fate of Ren. Every single question answered with a question on the end. The second year I came to terms with giving up my dreams. Mine was severed from the means to help me write these rhyme schemes. Brain was inflamed, the fatigue was crushing. Hard to remain sane with your brain combusting. And the third year was murder, living in a purgatory full of worry. Wouldn't live to be 30. Lifestyle hurt me, always in my...
Oof, will I live to be 30? It's like a really, and it's another really existential thing. I feel like we're all meant to live past 30. Unfortunately, doesn't always happen. That had to have been a really, really tough time to be thinking about. Am I even going to live to be 30? That's nuts. So if it was his third year, what did he say? He started at 19. Yeah, 19. So he would have been 22. Yeah, that sucks. Oh, man.
Brain combusting. And the third year was murder. Living in a purgatory full of worry. Wouldn't live to be 30. Lifestyle hurt me. Always in my bedroom. Rearranged the alphabet and all the letters spelled doom. Light hurt my eyes. Popping pills to survive. When you're 23 and mentally you steadily decline. 24 I was poor. Disability benefits. What's the benefit of disability? It's irrelevant. 25 and the scars that were etched, they crack. Elastic bands only stretch so far and then snap. Deep in psychosis. Hallucinations, troubled vision. Visits from the underworld were conjuring my superstition. 25, living back at home with my mum. But not because I'm a bum, alone and physically done. So thin, so frail, so weak I'd become. And my skin so pale, never kissed by the sun. One time I carved a hole in my chest just to feel. I wish that was a metaphor, the struggle was real. When you're living in the hot.
Ooh. Well, that's really heavy.
One time
I carved a hole in my chest just to feel.
I carved a hole in my chest just to feel. I wish
that that was a metaphor. The struggle was real. It's really honest. It's hard to be honest like that. Like, that's super, super vulnerable. Like, that's stuff that some people never talk about. And then to put it out in a song that millions of people have listened to. It's brave. It's really, really brave.
That was a metaphor, the struggle was real. When you're living in the Holocaust, you buckle and kneel. There's relief in the teeth of the kiss of cold steel. Facts. 26, I'm highly medicated and the pain sophisticated while I'm lying broken naked on my back. I bore my microphone until my coffin started dropping raw thoughts with the grim reaper knocking on the track. But then, man, lo and behold, I heard an angel beckon on this treacherous road. Was a stem cell doctor with a generous glow. In the cell transplant, pulled me out of the cold. And my skin got younger and my body got stronger and my stomach felt hunger for a door that was closed. And my
It's interesting. The stem cells is what did it for him. I'm a big fan of stem cell stuff. Just in terms of its ability to heal, specifically joints that are injured and stuff. I have a decent knowledge of this stuff actually because I'm a doctor of chiropractic. That's like my day job, and so I, see this kind of stuff a good bit. I take care of people with Lyme a lot. I'm trying to help them be comfortable, and get through the flare up or whatever, get things under control. The stem cell though, that's very, very interesting. Like, just personally, I'm gonna go back and research that a little bit more and how it can help with Lyme. That's really interesting.
stronger and my stomach felt hunger for a door that was closed. And my soul heard music for the first time. Beauty was a word I'd use for this gift of gold. Oh Lord, I forgive you. Lord, I forgive you. Lord, I forgive you. Make me whole. This music I give you. Pain that I live through. Everything I've been through is yours to hold.
That is true. That is true. Interesting. Once again, true. That's why people turn to chiropractic care for relief or stuff like that from POTS, Lyme. There are other things too, rheumatoid arthritis. Fibromyalgia is a big one. Typically, you have over 20 hot spots at a given time to get diagnosed with that. They're a lot of the time they're kind of these chronic pain disorders. The one thing that's interesting, and I'm not sure where he's going with this line of text, so forgive me if I'm, getting ahead of it. But the Lyme and a lot of the other things that he mentioned are lifelong diseases. There's no really getting rid of them. Sometimes you can get them into remission, but there's usually always going to be a flare-up one way or the other, just based on how the wind blows, whatever. And so there's like not necessarily hope that you're going to be totally healed, but hope that you can get it under control. But it's always going to be kind of lingering. And the thing that I'm noticing about this song is that it's not. The song turned the corner of hope, right? And he started talking about the hope, and he was getting better and all this stuff. But I didn't feel the music necessarily turn into this uplifting, like, oh, kind of thing. Like, it wasn't that. Like, it's kind of stayed down and heavy. Because, and I think that he's doing that on purpose because he's showing that this is going to always be a struggle. I don't know. That's just my artistic thoughts on that. Yeah, really, really interesting. I really do feel like he left it on an uplifting note, but the sound didn't necessarily scream like, oh yeah, the world is lifted, everything's gonna be okay now, kind of thing. It's gonna be a constant struggle. So, really, really fascinating, interesting, thought provoking for me, just because of my profession, but. Because I know a lot of people dealing with this kind of stuff, taking care of a lot of people dealing with this kind of stuff. A beautiful artistic way of explaining that struggle too, and really, really vulnerable. That could not have been easy to put out. But anyway, let me know if I should react to the acoustic version of that. Certainly, I like the production. The topic more than anything else was intriguing to me, and the way that he delivered it. The musical side of it was obviously great, as Ren always does. I liked kind of the sample of the Trouble So Hard thing, the oh, 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 Trouble So Hard. I liked that. But yeah, let me know if I should listen to the acoustic version. If you like this video, go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. And head over to Patreon. And if you're so inclined, support me over there. It always helps me be able to devote more time to this and give you guys a better product and everything else as well. So in the meantime, I will catch you on the next one.